more than $1 million. Oh, shucks. There's more than 1,000, I betcha. But how can we take it with us?
What's that? What are you talking about? Really? It's right. We're back. What's going on, everybody? We're the Familiars, professional actors, unprofessional adventurers. Welcome, one and all, to Season 2. How's it going? If you're just joining us for the first time, we're a group of professional actors who play Dungeons & Dragons together, and right now we are playing through Wizards of the Coast published adventures, and our maiden voyage finds us in the epic adventure Storm King's Thunder. We're going to get right to our first session of the second season real quick, but I just have a couple of announcements that I want to get out at the top. If you want to support us, here's what you can do. Number one, you can head over to our Patreon and become a subscriber. You can do as little as $3 a month. But just so you know, it is like so helpful. If you do that, we will give you a huge thank you on the stream at the top of the show right here. All right, so you can hear your name coming out this mouth. It's gonna be great. If you're watching, you can make sure to hit the follow button and leave a comment about what you like or what you'd like to see more of. We read all of the comments and try to respond to each and every single one of them. You can subscribe to our podcast and most importantly, write a review there. This helps us get out to more folks who might not yet know about the greatest D&D stream/podcast on the GD internet. And you can also head over to our website and get some sweet merch. And not only will you look super fly, but it's another way to get the word out when you're like fielding all those questions that you're obviously going to be peppered with, like, oh damn, where'd you get that sweet hoodie? And you're going to be like, from this awesome website. Check out my phone. I'll get you one. I'll buy you one, friend, if you so choose to do that. And then last but not least, tell your friends. Just tell your friends. It's one of the best ways to start your day is with a 50-ish minute episode of incredible actors playing Dungeons & Dragons. Cool? I want to get my friends out here to show you who you get to be hanging with. Look at us. Look at us all here together as buddies and friends. But these aren't our only friends, because if you want to play Dungeons & Dragons like us, we got a couple people behind the scenes that are awesome creators that you should also check out. We play on Foundry VTT. If you check out our maps and you like them, we use Bailey Wiki's maps. They're super duper awesome. We also jump on Tailspire sometimes to get that 3D awesomeness effect. And for audio, we're using Tabletop Audio. That's for creating sound effects and music for tabletop games and storytelling. I'm using a little bit of Monument Studios stuff. Cinema grade music. Fantasy to sci-fi. Award-winning horror. Award-winning. Oh, wow. Award-winning. I didn't know that. SFX, immersive environments, 100% royalty-free and stream safe. All right, y'all? So that's our announcements.
Yeah.
Catching everybody up to speed. I want to go through and just announce who it is that we find ourselves hanging with before we get started on a little bit of a recap to help everybody get back up to speed on where we're at. But here are my buddies. First, we got... what's up? This is Rooster, played by Alex Henriksen, and there she is. And Dragonborn Barbarian, there she is. We've got Austin Durant. He's playing Thibodeau, Human Bard. We've got Ben Horner. He's playing Captain Chowder, a Warforged sorcerer, a panda
Award-winning
construct.
Warforged.
Award-winning Warforged. We've got Worthy somewhere. Worthy, where are you?
Cinnamon quality.
There's Worthy. Right down below, down here, we've got Worthy playing,
Eyes down here,
played
please.
by Annalise Lawson. Worthy's our tiefling cleric. We've got Zach Appleman. Still don't really know how this works. It's really hard to point on the stream. There it is. Zach Appleman.
Point somewhere.
He's playing,
I'll feel it. I feel it.
Yeah,
I feel it.
you feel it? You got,
Got me right here.
string.
Right here.
Yeah, opening up our hearts. He's playing Justin, sometimes referred to as Justin, who's our half-elf ranger. And then right down here, this one's easy to point to. The Wind Beneath My Wings, John Doherty, who is currently playing all named NPCs. And maybe possibly coming in second season with a longer form character to join the party if the party doesn't kill him. So you can check season 1. If you can check season 1, you can see how many times John Doherty died at the hands of the familiars.
We didn't take care of you, John.
Yeah. But that's us. That's us. We're the familiars. And I thought that it would be a really, really great idea to spend the beginning parts of our time here together just catching up, because you can see here we've got quite the adventure underneath our belts. We started off in Nightstone, which is the beginning of Storm King's Thunder. We then took a little bit of a detour towards Waterdeep. This is, of course, while flying in a Cloud Giant's wizard tower, right? After some shenanigans in Waterdeep, we took said floating wizard tower all the way to Golden Fields, which was experiencing a couple of issues. After successfully defending Golden Fields, the party decided to take care of the problem where it started, in Grudhaug. Grudhaug being the what's the word I'm looking for? The hideout, the place,
Lair.
the stronghold, the lair,
The fortress.
of one of
The
the.
redoubt.
All of these are fantastic
Hub.
words, all
Place.
combined together,
Okay.
and run by a hill
Sweat
giant,
lodge.
Crash pad.
Lordess, who was trying to rise to the top of the giant hierarchy by eating as much as she could. And now the familiars, after
Where, DM,
decimating.
can I ask? May I ask? Where was that cave that we got all the Nightstone, the townspeople? One of our first big adventures.
okay, so
Way
that
back.
was in the
Yeah,
Ardeep
that was in-
Forest.
Dripping caves.
The Dripping Caves.
Dripping
yes,
Caves,
thank you.
that's right.
That was
Yeah.
there. Okay. I just wanted to get the
If you want
geography.
to see that,
It's
go to YouTube and check out the pre-season, right?
Prologue.
Check the whole
Prologue.
prologue.
Prologue episodes.
Great.
Yeah, you can check that there, and
All right. Thank you.
that's where that was. And I wonder how Nightstone is doing these days. You know,
Oh, geez, probably not well.
Great question.
and
Zens have probably moved back in force.
we wanted to take a moment to just, ease back in to the story here, because right now our characters, they're not level 7, they're level 8. Level 8. This is we're approaching mid-level Dungeons and Dragons play, which the internet tells me is some of the most exciting Dungeons and Dragons play out there. We've got some powerful people, and they're going to be going up against some powerful villains. What we're going to spend today's episode doing is we're going to be talking about what's happened thus far, catching America and the world up to exactly where we are. And then we're going to do something a little fun, because we've got some new abilities to experiment with. And what better way than a battle royale with the familiars themselves in a fighting pit to the death.
Oh.
It's going to be the last episode of the second season. We're going to just have a battle royale where the last final killing blow will be dealt, of course, with non-lethal damage. And yeah, that's what I've got. That's what I've got ready. But I think if you guys wouldn't mind, I did take the time to write a little bit of just a little bit of a recap here for just leading us from the last episode to precisely where we are today. And I sure would just like to take a moment to read it to y'all. So, Season 2, Episode 0. The familiars have found themselves at the center of a conflict shaping the foundation of the world. Giants are now competing amongst themselves to rise to power and retake their place as rightful overlords of Faerun. These unlikely heroes have been thrust into the midst of this conflict. Now, they have saved the villagers of Nightstone. They've defended the town of Goldenfields and defeated the hill giantess lord who had been ransacking the surrounding area of the Desserin Valley. And due to their success in Goldenfields, they have made inroads with the Lord's Alliance. However, because they have come into the possession of a powerful magic item, they have made enemies of both the Zentarim and the Harpers. This powerful magic item is a page taken from an ancient tome of evil called the Book of Vile Darkness. And it seems that more than one powerful being is interested in procuring it. Each member has their own quarry that they are pursuing throughout the Sword Coast, but for the moment at least, the group is intent on finding out the deeper reasons as to why the giants are trying to rise and reestablish their hierarchy. Now, as we pick up our story, which we'll do next week, the familiars currently are riding on the back of a young black dragon named Snagtooth, who has agreed to bring them to Amphale, a small city or a large town, depending on how you look at it, a few days north of Waterdeep. They have 2 children with them, Bertram and Pippa, who have family in Amphale. Captain Chowder, who is also looking for his own family, knows that their last known whereabouts were also in Amphale. So, fam, welcome back. Let's talk. Let's figure out sort of where we've come from and give some air and space to any questions that people have lingering from last season's campaign. Notes of interest, things that maybe I hadn't mentioned in the recap. Let's talk about it. Where are people at right now?
I needed a memory jog, DM.
Yeah.
And possibly John Patrick Doherty. It was Miros gave me the latest update, which was about 2 weeks fresh of Winnie and Lydia in Amphale, right? Mm-hmm. What were the specifics? You gave me a specific spot, and I can't find it in my notes, and I don't remember. Remember where that was? Is that an okay question to ask?
Totally.
All right,
that's
my first question.
That's why we're doing this. So, if I remember correctly, and I'll double check my notes, Winnie and Lydia, the news you got in Golden Fields. John, help me out. Was it about 2 weeks? I remember between 2 weeks and a month.
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 weeks, and I think that they left town when things with the giants started becoming a little dicey. So when there were rumors of attacks in the area, or when some giants threw some boulders at the walls of Golden Fields, they left town with a shipment of Golden Gulp traveling in the direction of Amphale and Three Streams, basically west
Okay, you didn't deliver them there. They had been delivered to the Abbey personally at some point, but they
Correct.
were not delivered personally to Amphail. They were rather
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Miros, was the guy who was telling you this information, put them on like a wagon with a bunch of other families and children with someone he trusted and sent them on their way. But Miros did not go with them to wherever they were going.
Okay. Were they told like a place or someone to, like a point person in Amphail? Or is Amphail just along the way and that's it? Or did you tell them to get off?
They, from what I remember, Miros saying and knowing, he was pretty sure that they would go to Amphail. That was the first stop, right? And then it was going to continue north towards Three Streams, and sort of like, this supply wagon was going to make its rounds, but that was the first stop. So they're either there or points further north.
Okay.
You're not 100% sure, but I think that's a good place to begin.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Why is Worthy so angry?
It's a very
Worthy?
good question.
What are you so angry about? Worthy, do you feel that that's an accurate
What's Worthy's
depiction
deal?
of Worthy?
I think
Talk to us about Worthy.
I think Worthy's prickly, spiky, horny. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. I didn't say that. I was trying to make a pun because she's a tiefling and she has horns. Oh
Maybe
my
that's her
God.
issue. This is why we're discussing it.
Well, okay, yeah, she has lived a
Jesting.
pretty
I'm so angry.
cloistered life.
I'm very mad about it.
Very
Someone
mad.
had sex with me.
Because I'm still... I don't know. God damn it. Worthy's got a lot of shit going on. She's a cleric of the Church of Kelemvor, a doom guide, which is the neutral god of death, and she... Oh boy, so much has happened. How do I put this whole shit in a nutshell?
Please don't shit in a nutshell.
I don't know. I might. So she met up with the familiars way back at Nightstone because she'd been sent to kill one of their original traveling companions who had defected from her home church in Baldur's Gate, and was told to bring back this character's heart or not come home at all, and found out that Rooster had eaten the heart in a funeral rite, and so decided to stick with Rooster until Rooster would go back to Baldur's Gate and explain everything. And that was like a month ago in the game. And since then, what's happened is just a lot of stuff with devils. Just a lot of stuff with devils. When we were in Waterdeep getting the first page of the Book of Vile Darkness, the reason we got it is we met up with the leader of the Zents, the snail. And the snail opened a portal into the Nine Hells, and we spoke to Lord Zariel, and Lord Zariel was like, Worthy, I've been waiting for you. Go get this page and give it to us. And since that moment, a lot of very strange things have been happening with Worthy, like everything that should be sacred radiance is flame-related, and like the pages of the Book of Vile Darkness, because we have 2 now, are like whispering to her, and like, don't trust anyone but the voices in your head. And the other thing that's been happening that Worthy's kind of spiky about is the Church of Lathander. There was a murder in it about 5 years before the start of our story, and they think that a tiefling did it. A high priest was murdered, and there was infernal writing all over the walls. We found out through a side episode that it was not a tiefling, and you should go to our prologues and figure that out. But they've started this kind of... There's a new cult in the Church of Lathander called the Awakened that's slowly taking over the Sword Coast, and are asking tieflings to register and saying that it's because there's an infernal threat and devils are banding together with the Zentarum to overthrow the nobility of Waterdeep. So we don't really know what's happening. And Worthy doesn't really know what she believes right now or who to trust.
A common underlying experience of anger, I feel.
Yeah. Anger is a secondary emotion.
Amen. So, cool. That was fantastic. Thank you, Worthy and Annalise. So, yeah,
Dungeon
we've
Master,
got...
Can I ask you a question about that? Which is that Rooster is a rooster of many weapons, and Rooster loves Rooster's great axe, but Rooster also has a warhammer that was Elvum's, who is the person that I ate the heart. And so I'm wondering, are the names that are carved into the great axe of any importance? Or the warhammer, sorry. This incredible warhammer that I stole from Elvum's body. Not stole.
Looted.
Yeah. Took what was rightfully mine.
Grave robbed.
Yeah, I grave robbed it. Like you do. And should I worry about that? Do you think Rooster worries about that? I'm not sure Rooster does. But Rooster did tell Elvum that Rooster would avenge the people that were still on the list to be killed. But I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Just like I forgot about Goose,
sounds
my
like
familiar.
A good old-fashioned kill list.
I lose most things, is something about Rooster. Rooster was a soldier and served Rooster's evil brother. Rooster has a kill list. The kill list has the brother on it. He was he is currently a king of barbarians in the north. Not a nice guy. And Rooster has a lot of trauma from having killed a group of children under his rule, that then Rooster was like, no, Rooster's not going to take any orders, and is now trying to go around and make right and avenge their deaths. So if you have a death you want avenged, Rooster would love to do it for you.
You have 2 kill lists running?
Yeah.
Right now?
I have 2. Well, one is Elvum's kill list,
personal-
and then my personal kill
one's
list.
work.
Yeah, one's professional kill
You
list.
can read and write.
No, that's the problem. And all Rooster really wants to do is smash. Sexually, food, people. So Rooster is a rooster of appetite, I would say. But DM, sidebar, should I worry about those names on that hammer? And also, where's Goose? Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That was a lot of energy. I apologize.
Your
I had one
questions.
coffee.
Please. I love all of your questions. I love them
He's not
dearly,
gonna answer
and
those
they
questions.
have
Well,
been
no.
taken into
Noted.
account. I'm going to send them up the ladder, and I'll let you know when I hear something back. You know, it's out of my hands, but
Right.
thank
Especially-
you so
Well,
much
Goose
for
is
your
behind
work.
the paywall.
Goose is behind the paywall. That's right. We're holding Goose hostage to be released
Right.
when we get enough Patreon subscribers.
What did we say about that? Was it like $25 or something a month?
I think
Give
it
us
was
$25.
Yeah, if you give us $25 a month,
Yeah.
we'll bring Goose back.
All we need is one
Yeah.
person to give us
One person
25
give
bucks
us
a month.
25 a month. Goose is back in play,
25
and as Rooster,
clams.
I would love it.
Yeah.
There's going to be a new person called Schmalik Schmenrickson. That's like 25 a month.
It's just it's just Rooster. It's just Rooster. Just 25 gold
Rooster
pieces.
Schmenrickson.
Okay. Well, I feel like these are great questions, and it's also a wonderful recap of sort of who Worthy is and who Rooster is. Chowder, you had some questions about your family. Can you give us a little bit of context for who it is you're looking for, why you guys got separated in the first place?
Sure. So Captain Chowder is a warforged, so robotic animatronic panda sorcerer who has been imbued with the soul of the toy maker Stanley Booth. Stanley used to be pretty renowned along the Sword Coast as a toy maker, and it was later discovered that he was imbuing his toys with magic, which was forbidden in Heavener, the small town in which he and his family lived. He lived and ran the shop with his wife, Winifred Booth, and his daughter, Lydia. Once it was discovered that he was using magic, the townspeople revolted and ambushed him one day in his shop in a last-ditch effort to survive, he cast a wild spell that moved his soul into the shop's mascot of sorts, which was Captain Chowder, this robotic panda. And when he came to several months later, as a panda, the shop had been destroyed and his home had been burned to the ground. No sign of his wife, Winnie, and his daughter, Lydia. So the past about 3 years, he's been roaming the countryside on a quest looking for, and he's found a few leads. They've been few and far between, but getting leads to hopefully finding and being reconciled with his wife and daughter.
Awesome.
Just a quick
Moving.
question.
Please.
It wasn't the Church of Lathander also? Didn't we find out they also had something to do with Winnie and Lydia getting pushed out of town?
Yeah, so I don't know if Stanley or Captain Chowder is privy to that fact yet, but it appears from some of our side quests and what all that maybe the push and the attack on Stanley may have been less about crankiness with magic usage, and may have been some kind of vendetta coming from the Awakened. I think DM, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Chowder is ignorant to that fact at the moment, but I think we, the audience, may have it's looking a little sus.
Yeah. I would concur.
Yeah, nice, good question.
Great. And we find ourselves with Thibodeau the Great. Thibodeau the famous, Thibodeau the renowned, Thibodeau the giant slayer, Thibodeau the breaker of worlds. Thibodeau, talk to us about Mr. Thibodeau and where he came from and where he's at currently in our story.
Yeah, I think we met Thibodeau in Nightstone. He's a charlatan. He was a man who was like one step ahead of the law, and his luck was running out. He masquerades as a monster hunter from small town to small town, worrying the locals that they have a problem that only one man can solve, and then he comes and sweeps in as this like separate character, Claymore Hackett, and collects on a bounty that he basically set himself. So that racket has run its course, and when he teamed up with the Familiars, he was basically looking for a way out. And since he's been with the group, he's found himself like very quickly rising up the echelons of society to I think now where is he now? He's a member of the Lord's Alliance, a diplomat to the Giants, an emissary. And I think he's just seeing how far this new game can take him. He doesn't really have a plan in mind. He's a bard, I should mention, in the College of Lore, so he's collecting bits of magic here and there, and is kind of a hobbyist in that respect. But yeah, it's a little chaotic, as it turns out.
Yeah.
You're starting to really like us too, right? Like you're
Yeah.
getting a little attached,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah, this is his family, I think, at this point.
And currently holding a few secrets from us. They weren't discovered. Some of them have not yet been discovered, right? Like pocketing some very
Have I pocketed things?
valuable gems, I believe. Aren't you holding on to a few extra 100 gold of something?
I think I am. I think I've got. I'm amassing a bit of wealth, lining my own pockets.
Sure.
Well,
A little rainy day fund. A little walking around money.
The treasurer.
Well, yes. The private treasurer. The closeted treasurer.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add to backstory of Mr. Tip? Oh, go ahead, John.
DM, are those kids? Are Grayson's kids still with us?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did they take the ride
Yeah.
on the dragon?
Oh, they hopped on the back. They took that ride.
Okay.
So,
Because we're trying to deliver them to their aunt in
The
Amphale.
Amphale, right?
Yes. Right.
yes.
Right.
So, they en route to pull this up here. En route to Grudhaug, you guys took the overland route. You stopped in Wamford, at least outside of it, and this is where you saw the first wanted poster with all of your faces on it. Because right next to Wamford is a place called Barge Right Inn, which is a stronghold of the Zentarum. So instead of staying the night in Wamford, you decided to go a bit north and travel off the beaten path towards Grudhaug. And in doing so, you came upon this farm run by a man named Grayson, who had 2 children he was in charge of. And Grayson gave you some information about the surrounding area, who had visited recently, and that it seemed like the Zentarum were out and about. And you went on to Grudhaug, and then when you came back, you found Grayson's farm alight. And there were some Zentarum operatives who had set the farm on fire. You found Grayson dead, and then found some small footprints going into a secret passageway. That's how you followed Bertram and Pippa, saved them from the Green Hags, and Bertram and Pippa had also alerted you to the fact that there might be an underground route to Amphale, which brought you underground. While you were underground and got to know these 2 kids, there was a couple of interesting moments. One was Captain Chowder casting Detect Magic to see if there were any little pings coming from the surrounding area, and a faint one came from Pippa. That's right. That she had some kind of magical ability. And the second piece of interesting information was when you guys were first encountering Snagtooth, and Snagtooth took a big whiff of the surrounding air. First welcomed Rooster as someone with draconic blood. And then also gave a big old whiff to Pippa. So, Pippa was a little confused. Worthy said that there were things in one's life in one's past that might seem confusing, but to not worry about it too much. Everyone jumped on. So yes, the kids are with you, and hopefully successfully getting themselves to Amphale.
Question, DM.
Yeah.
Do we also have... We wanted the orcs to deliver a message that the familiars had all been killed to the Zentarum. Refresh my memory. As far as we know, is that still in play and in motion?
I'll have to double check on that.
Okay.
I'll have to. Let me, before I give you a straight answer, one way or the other, or whether I can give you an answer on that or not, I'll have to get back to you on that.
Okay. Yes.
I'll say this: when you guys were camping outside of Grayson's farm,
Yeah.
You saw that there were watchers in the skies.
Yes.
So what?
But it had
how
only
much
been
of the
a few
message-
hours at that point since we saw those orcs.
About half a day or a full day or so.
Okay.
So I'll say it's an open-ended question for the familiars. We shall see.
Okay.
Okay. Justin. Who the heck are you, and what are you doing here?
Nice to meet you. Justin is a prickly as well. Half-elf ranger. I don't know if that's a combination the D&D world is familiar with or not. But so he joined the familiars about halfway through their campaign. He's a ranger for hire in the Desserin Valley, and they hired him to guide them on the way to Grudhaug and help them in their assault on the Hill Giant stronghold. And Justin agreed to in exchange for possession of the amazingly powerful oath bow. What Justin didn't realize when he agreed to this was that the familiars were currently at the top of the wanted list from the very powerful Zentarum. And by helping them, Justin has now also found himself very likely on a wanted list from the Zentarum, which is really, pardon my French, fucked up his game and is now really going to prevent him from continuing to pass freely through the cities in the Desserin Valley that he's used to finding employment in. So he's in a bit of a pickle and is kind of unwillingly now stuck with the familiars, for better or for worse. We're not sure what's going to happen after they take these kids that they rescued to Amphale. Justin is technically done with his side of the bargain. But I think Justin is also eager to help deal with this greater giant problem that's been happening, this ordning. So the next part of the quest is they're going to these fire giants he might want to be a part of, because the ordning is really fucking up the natural balance of the world, and that's what Justin cares about the most. But we'll see.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
I didn't
Which
know
part?
that's what he cared about the most. About
You didn't?
the balance of the world. Yeah, that's
Fucking
nice.
hot for nature, you know? He's
I know. Yeah, it's nice. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for
Yeah.
telling me.
Right. Okay. I'm feeling immersed. I'm feeling good. Are there any hanging questions out there that we really feel like we just have a burning desire to answer at the moment?
I want to kill
Or
people.
do we want to kill some folks?
Yeah.
Because I think right now might be a good time to enter into the second half of our session 0. Fucking each other up. We've never done this before.
therapy.
Yeah. We've got these new abilities, and I think it would just be super fun to use one of my favorite Bailiwiki maps, which is this tavern with a fighting pit in the middle of it, to fight each other. So, everybody, let's do this now. Are we going?
Oh, speaking of abilities, I do have an ability question while we're getting this set up that people can help
Sure.
me with.
Everybody
So
go
this
ahead
is
and roll
bit of
initiative.
A point. Oh, is this our initiative for this?
Again?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll initiative again. Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, and I get advantage on initiative rolls.
I get advantage too.
Oh.
I'm feeling pretty good though.
Chowder.
Chowder.
Chowder. Okay, so we've got Justin with a 21, we've got Rooster with a 19, we've got Thibodeau with a 17, we've got Worthy with a 13, and we've got Chowder just keeping it real with a 3.
Oh, Ben,
All right.
you look so sad.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was the old. I thought it was the pre-session roll, which is
I'm
pretty
sorry.
good.
let's try. Yeah, let's see what happens here, shall we? I'm really excited to see who goes down and when.
I'm so
and how.
scared.
Up first.
Oh, so we're gonna fight each
We
other.
have-
Is that
Yeah.
clear?
Yeah.
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 All
Oh,
right.
right. Yeah,
The
we're gonna fight each
podcast
other in
knows?
this fighting pit. podcast
We're gonna fight
right
each
now.
other in a pit.
We're gonna fight each other in a pit. I'm excited. I hope you are.
Is this a dream?
This is a dream sequence, a dream ballet. We're gonna say that Rooster
True.
Rooster fell asleep
Okay.
on the dragon during the dragon ride, and is dreaming
Nice.
of a fighting pit where they get to try out all of their new abilities as a level 8 barbarian. That being said,
Just so
up
happy.
first we have Just On.
Okay, I'm
No,
gonna
it's
start.
me.
No, I got
What'd you get?
21.
Oh, fuck.
It's
All right, so
21.
important question as I pursue this. My favorite enemy is humanoids, and my greater favorite enemy is dragons. Do humanoids, does that refer to only humans, or is it all the creatures like humans, elves, orcs, goblins in the humanoid category?
Great question. A note that I will take. I'm going to say that if you have humanoids and dragons, that a dragonborn is a humanoid/dragon. So what's that mean
Well, I just
for
meant
us? Just
are
On.
tieflings also humanoids?
I believe so. I'll have to double check.
Are Warforged constructs?
Are you going to
humanoids?
attack somebody or what?
Absolutely.
Just
Will you
attack
just roll
someone.
some
Come
dice?
on.
Go for
Okay,
it.
what's the
We don't have
furthest
time for
What's the
this.
furthest away I can move?
You can only. This is what's great about this fighting pit. This fighting pit is only. Let me see how far it is. 30 feet. This is
Only
close
30
combat.
feet?
The kill
Yes,
box.
30 feet.
Warforged are humanoids. Tieflings are humanoids.
Okay,
Thank
Rooster,
you.
this is for that time that you messed me up when I was trying to be diplomatic with the barbarians. I cast Hunter's Mark on Rooster.
God damn!
Oh,
Like-
so ominous.
And I turn to Worthy and I go, Alliance?
Where they just like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell's?
And
Right.
I'm gonna attack Rooster with my longbow. I'm gonna roll to
is
hit,
so
and I
awesome.
get advantage on this roll because it's my they haven't done anything yet.
My DC 16.
All right. So we've got
15.
a 15 for the
16.
first roll. Go ahead and roll again. Oh, is that
Does
2?
that 15 was the second roll,
My DC is
Okay.
16.
so that would miss,
We're not.
right?
Rooster, you're not involved in this.
Okay, I'm just.
Oh, Rooster's getting shot at.
I feel
I thought
pretty
that was
involved.
Worthy.
That's pretty involved.
No.
Did you shoot at Worthy or at Rooster? Oh,
Rooster. I casted Hunter's
That's my bad.
Hunter's Mark on
DM's
Rooster.
fault. Hunter's Mark on Rooster.
But my
Here we go.
AC is also 16.
Oh, look at that. So you're gonna go ahead and miss. The arrow flies across the space and skitters off.
But I'm actually going to use my new feature of luck on that,
Oh,
which means I get to re-roll.
whoa!
Okay, dicks.
Go ahead.
No. There we go, 25.
Go ahead and roll some damage.
All right, and so this is going to be this plus a d6 plus 4 because you're one of my favorite enemies. Oh, yeah, so that would be,
Stop making stuff up.
what is that?
We've got 12
plus 4.
points. Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
So that should be 21 total.
21 damage? All right.
All right.
I would like to take my Warhammer.
Well, I'm not done. I'm gonna use my extra attack on you.
This
Wow.
is some bullshit, Rooster says. Everyone
Rooster's
knows we
bloody.
don't like just.
Oh, and that was a nat 20, I believe.
Oh.
Let's roll some damage.
All right, so that is going to be my regular damage is going to be that
That's right. I'll get him for you, Rooster.
plus a d6.
Thanks, Cap.
Oh,
And
I'll
roll
fight in
one
your
more
memory.
D8 on top of this.
Plus a d8 again.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Rooster. What
And wait
are
a minute.
you at?
Wait a minute.
Is any of this like half
Doing okay.
damage?
No.
I'm fine.
What's
No,
my
for being a
remind me, Colossus
Fine. Oh,
Slayer?
she's-
They're fine. Rooster's fine.
There's going to be another extra d8 with Colossus Slayer because you're.
You are
already
making
loaded.
things up
This
now.
sounds very Calvin Ball.
Yeah.
Wide net. Wide net.
Oh, only one.
Haha!
But
Says
plus
Rooster.
4 for
Yes.
favorite enemy.
+4 for favorite enemy too. Come on.
Rooster.
Can your favorite enemy really be all humanoids? Like that? All humanoids?
Just
We're gonna look that up.
trains.
Anyone with
But right
two
now-
legs.
In one turn, Rooster went from 77 hit points to 20 hit points.
Vertebrates.
20?
Oy.
Multicellular
20 hit
organism.
points.
Things you can
Thibodeau.
see.
It's
Wait.
your turn. You just see
What did Thibodeau run? Roll.
a 17.
17.
I did a 19.
Oh.
Because I get advantage. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Thank you very much.
You might be
Yes.
Oh, you
Confused.
advantage on
I get advantage.
eyes too.
So I believe it's my turn.
Thank you. Good
Even though I only have
call,
20
good
points
call.
left.
Drink a potion.
Rooster, you have 2 arrows sticking into your gut. You rip them out, and there's blood coming down onto the ground, sand beneath you. What would you like to do with your turn?
I would like to just jump in the air and then come down on Justin with my warhammer. And say, you asshole. Oh, but before that, of course, I am very angry.
Yeah.
I would like to rage.
Yes.
And in
Excellent,
fact,
excellent.
I would like to rage recklessly.
All right,
Thank
great.
you.
You're gonna rage and head over to Justin and attack with a
So I get-
reckless attack.
Yeah, advantage. Okay, here we go. Here's number 1. 16 plus 8. That's a 24. That's going to hit. Right?
That's gonna go ahead and hit.
Sorry. Damage would be 9.
9 points. Go ahead and roll one more time because you had advantage just to see if you crit.
No, because those are my damage rolls. So that was a damage roll. That wouldn't crit.
Right, but you had advantage because you attacked recklessly, which means that you get to attack with advantage. So that means you get to roll once and then again.
Oh.
And so you
I
rolled very
understood.
high
I
on the
was
first
doing
one.
damage. I
Totally.
am confused, and I am so sorry, everyone. Thank you. I'm not going to apologize too much. No.
Welcome to Rooster if you're just joining us. Now, great. So we're going to do 9 points of damage on Justin.
Yay. And then I'm going to hit him again.
Now, great. Go ahead.
Here we go.
Is that a multi-attack?
I get an extra
Yeah.
attack.
Is extra attack different than a multi-attack, or is it the same thing?
Looking it up.
Because I have multi-attack defense.
Let's see.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, I chose my tail for my rage.
Oh yes, no, I got it. Because when a creature hits you with an attack, I gain a +4 bonus to AC against all subsequent attacks made by that creature for the rest of the turn.
Whoa.
I think he's making stuff up now, DM. I need you to watch him.
This is sick.
Bullshit.
So go ahead. So what's your AC +4?
My AC +4 would be 19.
Oh, it's a 26.
Still
though,
hits.
So.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
Cool. Totally
Go ahead
fine.
and roll your attack.
Into
Another
it.
9. Why does
Another
he have
9.
so many more points than me? These Rooster
he-
Wonders.
You got him down to 35 hit points.
No, 42.
So,
Because my max hit, because since I leveled up, my hit points are 60.
All right.
great.
Anyone who wants to kill
what
him,
is
you
your-
know he's annoying.
So I'm at 42.
Great. Awesome. Thank you very much. And up next in the initiative order, we have Worthy. What would you like to do?
Wait, what?
No, it's Thibodeau. It's Thibodeau.
I think it's me, isn't it?
Thibodeau 17.
We have Thibodeau. Thank you. What would
I'm
you like
just
to do,
scared.
Thibodeau?
I don't want to have to do anything. Like this dream.
I want to get in line with Rooster and Justin, sort of on that
God damn it.
same on that same parallel, but over in the corner,
So mean-spirited.
above Worthy, basically. One space above Worthy.
Oh,
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast lightning bolt on both of them.
Cap, avenge me!
Is that a save? I believe it's a save.
Maybe it's a charisma save.
It's a dex save 15.
Oh, you're good
All
at
right,
those,
so
right?
Rooster and Just Don, go ahead and make dexterity saving throws, please.
Okay.
Don't you get advantage when you're raging on dex saves? Am I correct?
24.
Fuck.
21.
Damn.
Save, is it half
Okay,
damage?
save. Actually, yeah, I get advantage. You're right, Ben.
Bam.
Well, 19 and 21.
You don't
And I
get
just turn around
advantage
to
on
Tibbs
dexterity
and I go,
saves.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I
21
don't
was
think
my
you get
first one.
Can you show me where you get dexterity with where you get advantage with dexterity saves?
Advantage on dex against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Under saving
That'd be
throws.
right. Good golly, Miss Molly, thank you very much.
And I turn to Thibodeau
Is
and
it-
I say, take that personally.
So they take
Thibodeau, is it half damage?
then? Yeah, they take
All
half
right, so
damage.
go ahead.
So it's
See what we
still
got.
96. 37, so half of that.
Great. So,
What is
we're
that?
just going to
What's
apply
of
half
37?
damage.
15, 19, 18, I believe. Do you round up or down?
All right. We've
Yeah, do you
got.
round up or down?
Probably down. 18.
I have 2
you round
points.
down?
Okay.
Yes.
So
Rooster
how
has
many
2 hit
points
points.
of
Just
18
Don has
points of
24
damage.
hit points.
All right.
Oh, it's going to be
Excellent.
magic off.
Up next, Worthy. What would you like to do, Worthy?
Oh, lordy. Good golly, Miss Molly. All right, first of all, I want to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith at the first level on myself.
All right. Great.
And Worthy is just like, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. And then Worthy says, leave my handbag alone! And casts Hold the Dead on Jeston and Thibodeau.
Yes!
Whoa.
What kind
That's
of
my
Save
friend.
14.
a what save?
Wisdom save 14.
Let's see.
Can I counterspell?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm
Cancel
casting
both of them?
I'm gonna cast counterspell at level 3. So
Wait, what kind of spell is this?
It's a cantrip.
But like, what kind of damage is it?
It's
Oh, wait.
necrotic damage.
Well, it's about to do no damage, right?
I know.
I think I have to cast. Yeah, I have to cast it at 3rd level.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so that just fails, I guess.
Spell is negated. Unfortunately.
Shit.
Thanks, Worthy.
I shut
Well,
up.
if it's Rooster's dream, then
Thanks,
how
bud.
would we act in Rooster's
Yeah,
dream?
it's Rooster's dream. Why is everyone beating up on Rooster? This is interesting. This is interesting, about
Interesting.
Rooster's psyche.
Interesting.
Rooster
say.
would maybe dream that Worthy tried to save them.
That will be in the next.
Chowder,
Or
bring us home.
Do you have one reaction per rotation, or can you do it as many times as
per
you
round?
want?
Per round.
Okay,
Per round.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Not per turn, but per round. Okay.
Per round, yeah.
All right, great. I'm going to. Oh, all right, gay. Hey, time out, you two. And I'm going to twin cast polymorph on Thibodeau and Jeston.
Oh shit.
Yay!
And I want to turn them each into a chicken.
Oh my gosh.
And so this is going to be wisdom save 15.
Is this a charm?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. A charm?
Like I have advantage against being
Nah,
charmed.
No.
Polymorph's not a
This is
charm,
I'm
it's
turning
a-
you into a chicken.
It's an abjuration, I think.
It's a wisdom save what?
Wisdom save 15.
I'm turning you into a chicken.
That'd be good.
I'm gonna use a point of luck. I'm gonna use a point of luck again
Damn it.
and reroll
save.
that. Yeah. 18.
Well, what happens if you tie?
The tie goes to the roller.
To the caster? To me or to them?
If you tie the DC, you succeed. So
Okay.
Justin succeeds if he ties it. Yes.
Okay.
Does anyone change?
I'm gonna bend Justin's luck.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
You got to roll again.
All right.
So I roll again?
No. So we subtract a d4. Yes. So Justin becomes a chicken. Yay! His
Okay,
roll
I'm looking-
becomes 14.
I can't find a chicken, so Justin, you're a goat.
Yay!
So what happens when I'm polymorph?
Wait.
When you are polymorphed,
Would a goat have way more hit points than a chicken?
if you could do me a favor, polymorpher, and look up the hit points of a chicken, that would be super
Okay,
helpful.
I'll look it up before my next turn. And then
And for token purposes, he's a goat.
What
Gotcha.
happens if they kill the chicken?
If
But
they
you
kill
eat
the goat,
dinner.
you go back to your regular hit points that you had before. So you now
Yes.
have the temporary hit points of a chicken, but you also have the strength, dexterity, and intelligence of a chicken. Until... And you can't speak. Yeah.
I think up to an hour or so.
What happened to the goat?
For the... Yeah. I believe that spell is concentration, though. Is it true
It
that
is.
that's concentration?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Anything else you want to do?
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to do a quickened spell
Yeah.
so I can do a bonus cantrip. Oh, okay. I'll do it anyway. I'll do that for a firebolt to Rooster.
Hey!
Great,
I
go
gotta
ahead.
thin the numbers.
I'm gonna take this
All
personally!
right, I point to Rooster. It's
All
an
right.
18.
Avenge me, worthy!
18.
Yeah.
I think that's
Right.
going
Yeah.
to hit.
The hits, right? All right. And it's for 2d10
Roll damage.
11.
And I turned
11
to Worthy
points
and
of
said,
damage.
I was going to pick you up and take you out. Because I know you don't like it here.
I said, sorry, I'll avenge you anyway.
Kill
And-
yourself!
All right, 2 down.
With that,
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
you guys hear through the roof the sound of huge leathery flapping wings, and you all look up, and crashing through the roof is a young black dragon. Lands right in the center. And I'm going to go ahead and roll some initiative for it right now. Do that here. It is going to get... Here it comes. A 13 plus 5 is a 17.
Kill them all, John.
All right.
All right.
Top of the round. Justin, you are still first. What would you like to do?
And I have the intelligence of a chicken.
Yeah, which is
Correct.
2.
I just start. I like. There's some little crumbs and shit in the fighting pit, and I'm just like looking for bugs.
Great. Okay.
Make a nature
Justin. Yeah.
survival check.
Yeah. Actually, make an investigation check. Just roll a
As a
d20.
chicken?
Just roll a d20.
Make a grain
As
check.
a chicken, just roll a d20. It'll be a -4.
All right.
Make a grain check is so funny.
3.
You find nothing. You just start eating dirt.
I start eating rocks.
That's -1.
Up next, Rooster's dead.
Your
Thibodeau,
sister's dead.
black dragon right in front of you. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility on myself and on Rooster.
Rooster's dead.
Okay.
Rooster.
Is Rooster dead?
I mean, in our dream.
In Rooster's dream, Rooster is unconscious.
What does that tell you about Rooster?
Okay, so I cast Greater Invisibility on myself and Rooster, and then I'm going to cast Healing Word on Rooster.
I love
Hey,
you.
all right. Go ahead and roll for Healing Word. Is it an auto? How does that work again?
It's 4d4 plus 4.
Go ahead and roll 4d4, and we'll just add that modifier.
Uh, 9 plus 4, 13 points.
Plus 4. All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Tib?
No.
Great. It is.
And I didn't have to do a saving roll again to see if I stayed a chicken, right?
Nah, you're just
No,
a
you're
chicken.
you're
I'm
just
just
a
good.
chicken now.
Cool. This is my life now.
Yeah.
Did I do a saving throw? No, you're a chicken.
No, you're a chicken.
Shut
Up
up
next,
and eat the dirt.
it is
Eat the dirt.
the young black dragon.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
What would you like to do? Thibodeau and Rooster are invisible. What's your dexterity? Oh, I guess the young black dragon should have gone
14.
first. Your dexterity
I
is
have a
14. Thibodeau, what's your dexterity?
Yeah.
15.
Oh, great. Okay, so we're actually doing this raw, rules as written. Go ahead and what would you like to do, young black dragon, Snaggletooth?
I am going to first let out a deafening roar that shakes the very foundations of the fighting pit. And then I'm going to turn my snake-like neck at somebody who is visible and who is near me. So that would be, unfortunately, Captain Chowder.
Yeah.
Kind of the furthest one away from you, but go on.
I'm going to open my gaping maw.
Oh!
And you can see this rippling heat in the air as I get ready to fire a cone of burning acid at his face that is 5 feet wide in diameter, and so he must make a dexterity 14 saving throw, half as much damage on a success, and it's 11.
Go ahead, Chowder.
Okay, so this is a dex saving throw?
11 d8.
Yeah, dexterity save.
Okay. And what do I have to beat?
You're
11?
14.
14? Okay, I'm going to Tides of Chaos this. Still have.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, dad nabbit, even worse. All right. I fail.
11
Let's
d8.
just go ahead.
You hear a gentle
Yep.
voice say, Karma.
Oh wait, can I give Chowder Bardic Inspiration?
Who are you aligned with?
Well, now there's
Chowder.
like a bigger.
You take 57 points of acid damage.
Still alive! Still alive! Wow. I have one hit point left.
Is it my turn?
Fantastic.
No, worthy.
Up next, it
Wow.
is Worthy's turn, if I have this right. Worthy,
Wow.
what would you like to do?
Okay. Okay. I am going to cast Guardian of Faith at the 4th level, or Spiritual Guardian. No, Guardian of Faith at the 4th level between me and the dragon.
Okay, great.
And if the dragon is within 10 feet of that guardian, it needs to make a dexterity saving throw, dex save 14.
Okay, great. Go ahead and make a dex save, young black dragon, which is me. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Here it comes. It rolls an 11 and fails. How much damage does it take?
It takes 20 points of fire damage.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Pit Fiend
And
appears in between you and Worthy. You and the young black dragon slams down on the dragon. What's up, Worthy?
Oh, I was just gonna say, if anyone else is within 10 feet of that pit fiend, they gotta roll a dex save too.
Tib.
I'm in 10 feet of the. Where's the pit fiend?
It's between me and the
I'm
dragon.
putting it out
doesn't
now.
really matter. Yeah, okay. Hold on.
I'm gonna say you have
Ben, did your
advantage on
ti-
this, Thibodeau, since you're invisible.
I rolled a
tides-
25.
Did your
Oh,
Tides
okay,
of Chaos
great.
break concentration?
No, it's not a spell. It's a class
Damn.
feature.
You're a freaking chicken.
Yeah, you're just a
Just-
chicken, dog.
You're just a chicken now, man.
It's gonna help you kill a dragon, but fine.
No acceptance. No one
Do we
wants
have
your-
to
Chowder.
kill the chicken to get Justin back?
No, I can end the spell.
or
Can I end the spell? No, maybe I can actually.
You can choose. Shadow, you're up. What would you like to do?
I don't think I can just turn it off, but I can turn. If I turn Snaggletooth into a chicken, you will no longer be a chicken. So let's do that.
Oh, I just thought you were gonna say you won't be alone, which I thought was nice.
No. Until a new form game assumes the hit points when it revert. I don't know, actually, if that's true.
If what's true?
If me turning Snaggletooth into a chicken would release, because it's concentration, but it's the same spell. No, it would probably release Justin, right? If I, do polymorph on the dragon.
I took a
think it
note.
does.
I took a note.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what I'm going to try to do. All right, Justin, out of the penalty box, and I point to the dragon, and I bark, old man, and young man, and turn and do polymorph on the dragon. It's
Wisdom save?
Wisdom 15.
Not very wise. Ooh, it
not-
saves.
Hold on.
Bok, bok.
It rolled a 17. Yeah.
Can I afford Ben Luck?
Wait, can I
What do you
use cutting words?
What does that do?
Yeah,
would-
in our
it would
preseason
ta-
game, yes, you can. But in our in our regular season, you've got to call that before you know whether it succeeds or fails.
Oh, got you. Right. Okay.
Oh,
So
But go ahead, because
I'm gonna use cutting words and roll a. I think it's a D. What am I bardic? My inspiration die now.
is this going to hurt Snaggletooth's roll?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, because it made a
D8?
saving throw, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Where am I? Are my bardic? My die are DA right now. So let's see. Well, so it's -7.
Oh. Yeah.
that takes it down to a 13. That
Oh,
means that it
yeah.
succeeds.
Oh, goodbye,
Use a chicken.
Mr. Dragon. Hey, looks like you're a chicken. It's a tough time for you, Snaggletooth. Oh, Justin, welcome back.
What the fuck just happened?
He sort of coughs out a feather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go into my component pouch and I get a few kernels of dried corn and hand it to him and said, just give it a few minutes, Justin. It'll come back. Eat this. And I shove some corn into his mouth.
I was doing this.
Well-
I go up behind Chowder, and I slit his throat. I say, "It was me. I killed you, Chowder. I'll kill you every time."
And that
Okay.
is
What a
where
great
we're going to
dream.
leave it. With
All right.
Rooster finishing Rooster's dream,
Right.
moving up behind Chowder, saying it was me. It was me the whole time. That,
Oh gosh.
ladies and germs, folks of all sorts, is our preseason. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. That was super fun. Stay tuned for our session 1 episode next week. I cannot wait. Do us a favor. Go down that list of ways you can support us. It means so much to us. Hit us up on Patreon. Like and subscribe on all the socials. Comment on the videos. Buy some merch. Most importantly, tell your friends, because we are trying to do something that is super fun for us and hopefully super fun for you, because that means that our intent is all for your delight. Until next week, peace.
Season
out,
2.
y'all.
Season